Hello, and welcome back to a Total War Warhammer 3 campaign. I'm Tiny Rick. We had just finished off. Well, we didn't finish these guys off. The Kazakh Warriors of Chaos had finished off the Ogre Kingdom that lived here. I forgot what their names were. Then we left Glugzag here for control, and we're trying to bring that chaos corruption down, but we're not going to be able to because we have a smaller army and a lesser settlement compared to Fortress of the Eyes, which is a fairly large settlement. But we'll do what we can. Then Grimgor has just met with Vrud after Vrud has sacked Gorka Rock. We'll end up chasing Vrud down back to Black Fang. And we're most likely just going to go ahead and take these Ogre Kingdoms out while we're here. This is the province capital, even though it's not a large capital. This is still going to be an entire province here. The Vrud's probably run back to Black Fang. Settlement receives a plague. Unhappy populace? That's unfortunate. Receives a plague. Nurgle corruption. Gonna have to do something about that. All right. So we're gonna go ahead and follow them all the way down here to Black Fang.
Get going.
Do a raiding camp.
Now's the time.
Now if we stand up a third war boss, takes it down by a chunk because it's another war boss.
This is my land.
We need to level off that control, and that way they don't rebel. And then one more turn we can get some Orkara boys will get in that army. Oh, that's good. Brood's gonna go over here and fight these other ogre kingdoms. You. Don't like you.
Chaos!
I know you're chaos. Okay. Hope you just keep it moving, bud.
Let's get some. Corpse fist. This'll be good.
It's just the settlement. No, again with the other army there, I can't accept an AI odds. I'm gonna be able to demolish this little settlement garrison, but if I were to do the AI odds, I would lose, you know, an eighth of, half of my orc boys. That's okay. Oh, I guess they lost their leader on that last battle. Now their leader is Nobblers. We're gonna match those Nobblers with the Black Orcs.
Boys! Face me! Chopper's ready! Chopper's ready! Oh boy, bigger! Mork, watch ya! Say my name! Say my name! Ready to bash! Let's do this! Rip off their arms! Time for slaughtering! Biggest, brutalist orc! Running! Ready to bash! Moving fast! I'm gonna stop him! Come boys! Better! Nice bit of scrapping! Boys! Shifting! Ready!
We'll just save the orc boys all together in this fight.
Ready! Ready to bash! Shifting! Black Oaks! Smash 'em! Time for slaughtering!
Yep.
Here we go! To battle! This is it!
just gonna run them down, and that way I don't have to fight them again.
Ready? Let's get some. Come on, nigga. Let's go. Arrow boys, moving fast.
The 3 ogre bulls over there gonna get away.
We want more.
Because they're immortals, they're coming back full strength. Love that. As long as you can keep them. I suffered 0 losses in that battle. Definitely what I was looking for. And I've got to take this settlement. Wondering what that Bray herd's gonna do. I hope they stick around. That way I can fight them, kill them. That way they don't try to raid my settlement after I open that passage up for them. Goblins, goblins, goblins. Orc boss got a boar. Take him off the boar. Man, they look cool. Get his 3rd point in there.
Yeah, what?
We'll get an imposing presence, and that way Grimgor causes fear and causes terror.
This is my land. The chaos!
Since Granite Spikes is right here and may be subject to this Warriors of Chaos, I'm not going to invest in it again. Borger Rock being right here in this mud. If I can get that Goblin Watchtower at 2,000, I will.
Now's the time.
Still going down.
I'll crush them all.
Alright. This Rage Heart right here. Wow, look at the Minotaurs. And a Cygor. Love those guys. Super cool. We'll have to go south. The Ogre Kingdoms. We don't have a whole lot of funds. Ogre Kingdoms. My piles of shinies do. Yeah, I hope you stick around. So the wheel symbol here, that means that they are a horde. They don't take settlements. So which one do I chase? Do I chase the Bray Herd or chase the Ogre Kingdoms? Here's my quest. So he's at Titan's Notch. Warrior of Chaos is moving right on through. It's ideal. I appreciate you. Stone still going down. The level for my orc boss.
Now's the time.
Got a pile of shiny stuff over here, Valeri.
Despair involves fighting. Tiny meat.
What does Firemouthing include? Blood Peak? I don't see yet. Edie Peak? It's further south than I'd like to travel, honestly, for now. This has got diamonds. Gemstones.
Get some.
And I'm not at war yet with the Bray Herd.
Get going.
Let's go to here. Happening. It's a walled settlement, so we'll have to siege them. That's okay. We are siege worthy. It's got no infighting. And we'll do Healy mushrooms. And then we'll do beta arrowheads. Then we'll do all of our infantry and cav buffs. Goblin Great Shaman. Awesome. That's a good trait to have.
Ready for murdering. Let's fight!
It says a close victory. Ooh, we got another banner. Base weapon damage. No, Grimgor does another 8% of base weapon damage. Awesome. And with our overwhelming numbers again, won't take any time at all. Black orcs have a gold chevron now. Orc war boy Biggins almost have a gold chevron. Right. Really cool gates. Looks like a dwarven city. Okay. Doom Divers gonna beat the gates down. Giant right behind it. Grimgor, both Black Orc big bosses, and then Black Orcs to follow into the gates. 1 ladder, 2 ladder, 3 ladder.
Here we go!
Cav can sit in the back. Airbolts can kind of sit in the back.
Boys!
Awesome.
We the war!
Ready to kill! Moving fast! Boys! Shifting! Nice bit of scrapping! Show us the enemy! Order! The war is here! Bring it! To battle! Let's have some! Huh?
Gate's already taken 2,000 damage. Giant's gonna roll in there, do a number as well. That's a 900. Alright. Doom Divers can pick a different target. Good there. Doom Divers can stop firing altogether. Gates are open. Knock knock, hello. We're gonna run this giant around, and that way we can try and get a little bit of distance in here.
Bring it! Find them and kill them! This will lead to war!
Tower. Picking on my
Boys! Ready! You're
Giant.
the boss!
wonder.
Find the best! Blood and slaughter! I'm gonna stop her! the enemy. Boys,
Try and let them get up the ladders. Thought I had one go here too.
whatever you say. Choppers out.
Gondred.
Come on, then. On Grimgor. Ready to burn. This is it. Boys. Face me. Boys.
Let's actually start getting the giant out of here. How's that tower doing? Almost done.
What you want? Moving fast! Moving fast! Run, boys! The Black Hawks will win!
Pretty spread.
Let's fight! Boys! The war is here!
They didn't do anything. Get those guys running up here then.
Let's do this!
Tower's taken out. Get that giant out of here.
Please, man! Say my name! Say my name! Blood! Run, boys! Whatever you say! Boys!
Oh,
Slaughter!
I don't know what that was.
Bring them! Attack the kids! Boys! Ready to bash! Here we go! Smash 'em! Dog's will! Shifting! Here we go!
They put up more of a fight than I was expecting. You know, I had a good run there for a little bit, and I think it's going well enough.
Train time! Slaughter!
Nobbler trappers need to be dealt with.
Biggest, brutally dog! Running! Time for slaughtering! On! Shifting! Time for slaughtering! Choppers ready! Slaughter! Dog say so! Moving fast! Let's fight! I smell fear!
Excellent. Excellent. Yeah, the auto resolve. If I did that, I mean, that was still good. I still got all of my arrows, all of my cav, still have the giant. And see, those Black Orcs, they took a pretty good beating, but because of that Immortals banner, they're back at full health. That should be the only settlement for this Ogre Kingdom. So their faction should be destroyed, and if it's not, I'm thinking that they would have an army further east fighting against that Ogre Kingdom that just walked through their territory. No, I'm pretty sure that this was the last of these guys. We're gonna go ahead and loot and occupy this one because it's a suitable climate. I think I'll be able to recover it. The Mountain Eaters, yep, faction destroyed. Yeah, so even though I get that -30 from loot and occupying it, because it's a suitable climate, I'm so sure that I'll be able to bring it back up quickly.
Yeah, what?
Now we've got a little bit of gold there. I think we're gonna take this to number 4 here in a couple turns. We're gonna start saving up for that.
Let's go.
That'll be really cool. Already at a level 3 fighting pit. Take that one out. That way we can get some boar boys, some cav. Level 14 on my original big boss. We'll get that last control point. My second big boss will be our second training point. It's still the majority of an army there. You know, by the time I replenish here, march to this border line, then we'll be ready to go again. That Bray Herd, check out Firemouth. Titan's Notch. Means there's another settlement in here.
What do you want, me?
Blood Peak, that just became their capital. That Ogre Kingdom is dwindling down. I'm just at war openly with that Ogre Kingdom. Maybe I'll be able to catch that Bray Herd on the backside of this.
That's what more wants.
Mountain of volcanic lava spikes. Firemouth. Probably, you know, why that's a settlement name for there.
Now's the time.
Yeah. Make the Valeria bigger as well. Oh, you moved back.
Spoilers.
Moved back up and around, did you? Don't like that. Keep on going that way then if you like. It's too much green skin over here. Positive. Getting better. Oh, something took you out. 100% Nurgle corruption. Interesting.
Right, let's get down to business before I get bored and the chopper comes out.
No thank you for military access. Don't want you marching through my lands freely. Wandering Gids. Do I want control of my provinces? Negative growth, or do I want plus growth minus... I will accept it. Migration again. Oh, so these Nurglings have been destroyed, which is good because then that plague will go away, but what is coming this way? Warriors of Chaos are. The war host of the apocalypse. So I'll have to finish these Ogre Kingdoms and then solidify the south here. Then march north. Challenge that war host of Apocalypse.
What you want?
Exciting.
Ready for murdering. Despair involves fighting. Let's go!
I'm the one in charge round here.
Get Black Fang at second size here. I don't know, I'm kind of iffy about it with that prey herd around here. That's interesting. Granite Spikes could use some garrison. Puppets of Misrule. Oh wow, those Ogre Kingdoms, they're gonna... I'm assuming they traveled south to defend their capital. Blood Axe tribe has been destroyed. Sword of Cain has been claimed. Gosback gained a Warboar. Second big boss is gonna get a control bonus. We're gonna take Titan's Notch. It's undefended. We're gonna go ahead and auto-resolve this one.
You ain't boss.
Province secured.
Get some.
Do a commandment. These three, what's remaining? We're about to go and collect those big ones. We're going to stop investing into these secondary settlements and we're going to start saving that number 4. We should have been saving a couple turns ago, honestly, but that's okay.
Ready? Yeah.
Those war bosses. Bugzag and Gosbag. $150. Remaining factions on the map. Wonder who's left. Hope old Karl France made it with the Empire. Look forward to fighting him. Wonder which of the dwarves have survived.
Talk. Cause my chopper Gitsnick wants them.
Oh, you want a non-aggression pact? You must not be doing very well. Oh, snotlings underfoot.
Ready for murdering. I'm almost this way. Moving.
Gonna raid. Not a whole lot for them, but we're gonna raid here anyway. Then we're gonna take Blood Peak on the next one, and then that'll be the end of that ogre faction. And from here, I'm gonna send a war boss. I'm gonna send a war boss from here to there. Larry's. Since we're trying to stack elsewhere, let's go ahead and take Glugzag down. It's gonna make it -10 for now, but let's see what it levels out at if there's 0. The corruption is gonna come up now that there's less army there for sure. Still too negative for me to try to find a happier compromise. We're gonna stack a little bit of treasury for these turns. Brawler, Guts, Bull, Mallet Hands. Grievous. Spent multiple turns in the settlement with low control. Less control. Oh yeah, Healy mushrooms are done. Now let's get into infantry upgrades. Heavy metal. Armor for my infantry, weapon strength. Then I can get scrap upgrades for some of them.
This better involve fighting. This better lead to war.
About to take Blood Peak and the last of this Ogre Kingdom.
Is me.
Then I should be able to, after that battle, I should be able to improve Saber Mountain to a greenskin fort. And catapults. That's when it gets a lot more campaign map and much less battle scene, because once I get to the secondary armies out with catapults and they can siege on their own, then I start headhunting for legendary lords with Grimgor. Right. And thanks for joining me on this Warhammer 3 Greenskins campaign. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video, and we'll see you on the next one.